right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Welcome to tonight's NASCAR coverage on the channel as we bring to you the Craftsman Truck Series at Texas Motor Speedway. As you can see, winging everything. Set up. I was late getting home from work today, so just trying to figure this out on the fly. We'll be starting last, no practice, no qualifying. I literally just got here like 7 minutes ago, so we are live. And we're going to try to do the best we can. I'm going to calm down for a bit. I was a little, I wouldn't say anxiety-ridden, but I knew I was getting home later. Just feel rushed at the end of the day. But needless to say, we are live. And thanks for everybody tuning in and holding out for those extra 10 minutes or so. Chevy Silverado 350K, which is a 146-lap race. We are doing the full length tonight. And this is the 8th race of the custom schedule season. And we come into this race with a 31-point lead on the regular season championship race. And we could score as many as 36 points in a full race, obviously with a race win, because we are doing an updated playoff format for this season. We have won 6 of the first 7 races, including back-to-back. We swept the doubleheader yesterday we had on the channel at Kansas and Phoenix. Led the most laps in both races as well, despite starting last with no practice and no qualifying. So hopefully we can do the same thing again here. And without further ado, let's just get this thing started. Johnny Benson trying to go for 3 in a row and keep the hot season going. The only race I did not win was Atlanta, where we finished 27th, though that was a pit road glitch that took us out of at least a shot to win. Just got to hope that the truck is going to be handling good right off the rip. Got one pass made. It's a good start. For some reason, it didn't save my setup from when I was at Texas last season. I thought it was a little odd. 3 wide on the bottom. This track is so narrow on the front stretch. Eric Darnell leading the way. Wade Michael Turner, Shahir Gaming, thanks for tuning in. Picking up quite a few spots quickly. This almost kind of feels like the start of the Kansas race yesterday where I started last and just kind of ripped through everybody. Already up to 27th. A little contact. The truck right in front of us. I was just about to swing low into that first kink of the front stretch, but kind of clipped him a little. Oh boy. I kind of started that. I hit the truck in front of me because they all kind of jackknifed going into turn 1. Jackknifed them even more. Going fishing tomorrow morning. There you go. Not a big fisherman myself. I haven't been on a boat in a minute. I've only really gone fishing like once or twice that I can think of. I was really young both times. My uncle's the outdoorsman of the family. One of my uncles on my mom's side. I remember going with him to Lake Michigan when I was really young. I can remember being out there, and that was about it. I'm more the golfer when it comes to outdoor things to do. Go to sporting events. I'm not really a woodsman necessarily. Ever been out on a boat before? Last time I've actually been out on a boat was there's this place called Put Bay up here in northwest Ohio. It's like an island on Lake Erie. Go up to like Sandusky or Port Clinton and they'll take you on like a ferry route all the way out there. There is civilization out there. It's just kind of a tourist area. We used to take field trips up there with our local school and kind of make a day out of it. Because I've gone up there probably 3 or 4 times, and once was on my grandparents' anniversary when I was younger, and then the other like 2 or 3 times I went there were because of school field trips. And I want to say the last time I was there was probably in middle school. So that was probably the last time I was on a boat. I did see the headline that NASCAR 25 released their Cup Series driver list. I'm definitely not one that would go on a cruise. That's not my thing. I feel like there's only so much you can do. And I don't drink either. So I wouldn't find any fun in that. The party atmosphere, I guess, of what a cruise would bring. That's not my style. About 2.5 seconds off the lead, up to 14th place, gradually working our way through the field. Long race, made great progress already. We're lifting weights all day today. What does all day consist of? Talk about for work or just like I wouldn't recommend working out all day. You'll end up overexerting yourself eventually. You're talking like lifting weights in the gym and stuff. I'm usually only in there for like 45 minutes to hour 15, just depending on what I'm in there for, but it's usually closer to an hour, but depends on what I'm doing that day and how quickly I can get around if I was in a public gym. But usually when I'm working out with my own stuff, yeah, it's like 45 minutes to an hour. Kyle Lance, thanks for tuning in. I didn't shout you out yet. Sorry for that. I can't believe Brock Lesnar's back either. I talked about it a bit yesterday on the stream. Crazy. Not all day, just for an hour. Okay, I was going to say. Sounded like a tryhard. Truck we're starting to close in on for 13th. Not going to be able to make the pass through turns 1 and 2. Got nice speed into turn 3, try to get by him here. And all clear out of turn 4. 4.5 seconds off the lead. We were doing pretty well on the short run. And now we're losing time on the leaders. I'd assume this is going to be a 2-stop race. I'm pretty much going to pit about every 50 laps is kind of my guess. We have 3 sets of tires for this thing, so I don't see us using all 3 sets. But I'm willing to short pit if we make it to about lap 50. Cena Lesnar Clash of Paris. I know Cena's supposed to be on SmackDown this week. See if Lesnar shows up again or not. Learning Master of Puppets on guitar. Good luck. I believe in you, but probably going to be a minute. Seawolves on TV tonight. Like on the Detroit channel for FanDuel Sports. I'm surprised they don't air more minor league stuff on there for the affiliates of the Red Wings and Tigers. Even if it's like on in the morning as like a rerun from the night before or something. That'd be pretty cool. Probably be better than whatever else they have on at that time. I always remember on the weekends they would always have like, when I had Fox Detroit growing up, there'd be like golf tutorials and random stuff on there. When there wasn't Detroit sports that were actually being played. Can't play solos like Kirk Hammett. I would always, if I had ever picked up or tried to learn a guitar, I'd always want to learn rhythm over lead. I'm a very riff-heavy guy. I love my solos, don't get me wrong. But I'll leave that to the technicians. Tingen out in front of the field. Saw McCumbee leading for a little bit. He's the only other driver who's won other than us. With this being the 8th race of the season already, we only have 5 races left in the regular season after this race concludes tonight. And again, we have a 31-point lead on the regular season standings. I honestly don't remember. Oh, actually, hang on. I know who's in second as soon as I see it at the top of the screen. It'll be Van Dyke. Van Dyke's 50 points above the cut line. But he's 31 behind us for the regular season title. And then we've got 51 over third. So we're doing pretty good there. It's just kind of a 2-horse race right now. Unless I have another poor finish like I did at Atlanta. Which right now we're in 13th. I can manage that, though. I think I'm going to be pretty good in the next 2 races at Bristol and Richmond. I'd like to think those are racetracks I can win. So if I can just get out of here with a halfway decent finish, that's all I really need for the regular season title. But obviously we want to win as many races as we can because we want as many playoff points as we can. So we'll always fight for the win. But if I don't have any sort of a shot at the win today, which right now it's not leaning our way, but we got a lot of racing to go yet. I feel like I'm fading on the long run, which was the same problem I had at Atlanta, where I would fire off good, and then after about 5 to 10 laps, I was losing a lot of time. I don't think I'll finish 27th again like I did at Atlanta, but yeah, something's up here on these some of the mile and a halves. It's weird though. Seems like the mile and a half tracks, they have that like D shape on the front stretch. Or I should say the double kink, the quad ovals. Because the tri-ovals, like Kansas, we had the quickest truck and we won by almost 3 seconds yesterday. I'm surprised you're staying up for the Tigers game, having to get up at 5:30 in the morning. Well, I guess it's not too late. Some nights. I mean, I'll be up before you, so I guess it's not, now that I think about it, it's not really that late. Stuart Friesen will miss the rest of the season. Yeah, I expected that. You fracture your pelvis. I don't really think there's any way you're going to be able to return over a 13-week stretch. I mean, that's a pretty quick recovery. Hopefully he's back by the start of next season. I don't even think that's a guarantee. And I saw your comment earlier about the news of Caden Honeycutt taking over the rest of the season after this week, which is exactly what I stated on the stream yesterday, that I expected to take over that ride considering he's at where he's at in points, and that 52 team's already in the owners' playoffs. I think that's a good fit for him. So he can still go for the Drivers' Championship. He's not going to end up missing a race. He'll still be eligible. But going with the new team, it's going to be interesting to see how well they click right off the rip. It's got to be so strange being with a team all year and then at pure randomness, you're just in somebody else's shop now. I know we're the Friesen Hallmar shop, that is in, gosh, it's right by where Kyle Busch Motorsports used to be, near Mooresville. Because I've been past that before. And Penske's kind of right up that same way. There's a few of them down that same drag. It's Penske, it was Kyle Busch Motorsports. I don't know if Spire's there now, since that's who kind of bought out KBM. I don't know if they have stuff going on there, if they still use that facility. And I know the Friesen Hallmar area was right around that general spot as well. I feel like I'm missing one. There might have been another race team somewhere in that vicinity. It's been a while since I've been back in that specific area. Well, I drove through there 2021, but I think I went a different way. I actually visited the Penske race shop. That was back in 2019. So, I mean, you're talking 7 years ago. If there was another team there, who's to say that team's even around anymore? Especially if it was at the Xfinity or truck level. Yeah, Honeycutt's in the O2 this weekend. Young Motorsports. I just realized we're 10 seconds off the lead now. And some trucks from behind catching us. Chad McCumbee in the 08 out in front. Closing in on 12th. Try to get another spot pretty soon here. Hopefully. Still driven around. 164 of Davis did not clear though. Tried to side draft him a little. I'm trying to slow him down. Get this spot for 12, hopefully. Got him. All right. Up another spot. I'll take 12. I think Penske can make a return to Xfinity. If their drivers weren't so young, I think a lot of the reason they shut down their Xfinity program, they're expecting Austin Cindric to be there for a while. They really don't need a development program because, you know, their youngest or oldest driver is Joey Logano, who's in his mid-30s. So it's not like they're in dire need of having to get somebody new. Logano's a 3-time champion, and he's not going anywhere. Ryan Blaney just won the title 2 years ago. He's not going anywhere. And Austin Cindric, I mean, you could argue he would be the only one to potentially go somewhere else. But then I think worst case scenario, they would probably bring Josh Berry in if they did ever get rid of Cindric for whatever reason. But Cindric's got 3 wins in the last 4 years, so I don't know that he's necessarily going to go anywhere either. It would be far down the line if they ever did open anything up for Penske again at the Xfinity Series. So got up to 12, 10 seconds off the lead again. Lap 38. Looking to pit around lap 50 for the first time. Bam Hall, thanks for tuning in. Scorpion Pitbull, welcome to the stream as well. Jackson Thomas, good evening. Yeah, Logano's 35. He's been around for a while, but he's still pretty young considering he was in the Cup Series at 18. I do think Ford not having any sort of like development program for the most part could definitely hurt them in the long run. But there's really no need, at least from a Penske standpoint, like maybe Front Row Motorsports. And that's the thing too, is Front Row Motorsports, when they're bringing guys up, they're bringing them up straight from trucks because they do have a truck program. And the trucks probably race more like the Cup cars do nowadays anyway. So I guess they really don't need... They would race more like the Cup cars than the Xfinity cars do. We've seen quite a few drivers make that jump from truck to Cup, and they've almost been better off than guys who have come from Xfinity over the last couple of years, or at least it's not as steep of a learning curve. I mean, look at the work Carson Hocevar's doing already. Even Zane Smith's had some pretty good runs. He was starting to click towards the end of last season with Spire, and now he's with the new team at Front Row, and he's the best of the 3 drivers over there. He had a little bit of time in Xfinity, but then he went back to trucks and went from truck back to Cup again after he won a truck title, so... It's probably better off. I think Corey Heim is another one. We've seen him in Cup a few times, and he's performed very well the races he's ran at 2311, all things considered, with the lack of experience in Cup that he's had. And he's had a few seasons in trucks. Guys coming from the Xfinity level into the next-gen era, I mean, look at how many of them are kind of struggling a bit. You know, like Noah Gragson hasn't really found his footing. Ty Gibbs, albeit he was in the playoffs last year at JGR, he's far and away the worst of the 4 drivers at JGR right now. And he's in his 3rd season. There's probably some other guys in there, too, that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head. Granted, this driver would have had one season in the Gen 6 and then the next gen came around, but Ross Chastain, I mean, look at him going to Nice Motorsports full time down in the truck series and then basically going from there. Like, he ran some stuff for Colleague, but at the Xfinity level, but it was mostly truck series full time, and he's in Cup 2 years later. Next gen comes around and he's winning races. We've kind of into the lead a little bit. We were 10.5 seconds back, and now it's down to about 8.3. Closer we get to this first green flag pit stop. Just all on our own right now. Yeah, that's a good point, Michael. Friesen being as old as he is with the injuries he's got, he's definitely not in his prime necessarily. Kyle Busch needs to go back to Joe Gibbs. I mean, the only guy that you'd be able to put him somewhere would be taking over for Ty Gibbs, and I don't think Joe Gibbs is going to do that. We're starting to slip back again. Oh, right back to 10 seconds off the lead. I could pit now. I mean, I'm within 100 laps to go. Nobody else has pitted yet, though, so it's a bit scary for me to think about pitting. With no practice, got to make sure I get onto pit road without speeding. Well, under the charter system, can't have a fifth car. Can't even have a fourth now anymore either. The new charter system. All right, I'm coming in. We've got our first trucks on pit road already. I'll pit with them. I'm going to drop the wedge a half around. Make a slight wedge adjustment. Yeah, the only teams that can have four, or the ones that already have four, they're not forcing them to downsides, would be JGR and Hendrick Motorsports. Restore Friesen's still alive. Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely could have been worse. I don't know if that was a fast stop or not. I'm not going to lie. We'll have to see where we cycle. We were in 12th. I'm hoping we could cycle into the top 10. Interval-wise on the leaders, with pitting earlier, you would expect that we're going to get a little bit of time back of the 10-second deficit. Just about to get back on the lead lap. There we go. We're up to 16th. Got a few more trucks on the bottom of the track up here. It's going to be a speed glitch with other trucks kind of getting up onto the racetrack behind us. So I'm going to make sure I try to block for my life and stay in front of them. I was really hoping I was going to catch those few trucks out in front of us. Never did. Still a few more leaving the pits. Well, I lost time on the leaders because I'm like 13.5 seconds back now. And we ended up losing 3 positions. Chad McCumbee cycles out of the pits with the lead. Squeezing that truck to our outside off. Well, we're going to need a caution at some point. We didn't have any cautions yesterday, but those were both 50% races. We haven't had a 100% race go caution-free yet. We've also only had 3 of them on the season. It's not a big sample size. This is our 4th. One pit stop left. I did make a wedge adjustment. I don't know if it's really helping or hurting the speed quality in the truck. And just blocking for my life. I don't want to give up any positions if I can help it. 1 spot ahead. We catch a caution.
The 139 car is looking to pass. Number 139, down low. Whatever you need, you're clear. Outside. That'll put us down a spot. Alright, buddy, let's work with him now. Stay right on his bumper if you can. All clear. What's up, hot? Still alongside. Still hanging off. That away. Nice job, bud. One of your friends out there.
Tell you what, this is going to be one of the rare times you might see me not crack the top 10 the entire race. I can't believe this, honestly. I've only been as high as 12th in the running order. If it stays green the whole way, I don't see us getting a top 10. Where's Van Dyke running? I haven't looked at the leaderboard one. Okay, so we're ahead of him. He's in 18, so he's in this group of trucks with us. Oh, that was so stupid on my half. I wadded them all up. That was like the worst block that I've thrown in a minute. He was clearly under me. I just moved down anyway. It looked super dirty, but I swear I didn't do that on purpose. It was just terrible judgment. Oh, I did it again! I'm so sorry. Oh, now they're bouncing off the wall. I needed caution, but I can't be the cause of it. It's not going to do me any good. I'll end up at the tail end of the field. And I can't take tires either. Well, if you ever get back into NASCAR gaming, NASCAR 25 coming out, that would be the way to go. If you have a newer console. Definitely wouldn't go back to the more recent one of NASCAR 21 Ignition. Stay as far away from that game as you can. What is that even running for nowadays anyway? What do they sell NASCAR 21 Ignition for in the PlayStation Store? Does anybody know? It better be under 10 bucks. The fact that somebody would still pay to play that game. My sorry ass paid full price for it back in the day. 50 bucks I wish I had back, or however much it was. Might have been 60. I don't remember how much it was at face value. Brother has a PS5. I didn't have my PS5 until this last fall. Had it for a little less than a year. For winter, I should say. Oh, it's not even available, so you can't even buy it. That's crazy. That bad, huh? Man. I guess you'd have to get the physical copy. Wherever you can get your hands on it at that point. Does GameStop still sell games for older consoles? I haven't been inside a GameStop in forever. Next question is, does GameStop still exist? Or have they gone bankrupt and I had no idea? I know video game stores are definitely a thing. I just haven't been inside a GameStop in a while. There's a local video game store about 10 minutes from where I live. That's where I usually get all my PS2 games and stuff. Over there, they got like every console from everything. Pretty much almost any game that I would want, they have. It's pretty cool. It's just a local deal. It does exist. Or wait, it's not business where you live. Maybe certain ones have gone out of business. Probably downsized. Michael still got one 20 minutes from where he lives. Over 20 seconds off the lead now. Well, we were in danger of going a lap down at Atlanta. And we caught a caution. We eventually ended up finishing 27th anyway, but at least we had a chance. We were able to lead some laps. We're outside the fuel window to make it to the end of the race, so a yellow here, I will take that. I have 2 sets of tires left that I can pit for, but I don't plan on using them both. Trying to catch this 164 truck. That would be Davis for 13th. Oh yeah, I used to go to Family Video all the time. I would always rent movies, or not rent movies, but rent the wrestling WWE pay-per-views. They would have DVDs of them. It was either there or the local library. I'd always get them. So that's how I got my wrestling fix in when I was younger, was watching a bunch of pay-per-views. Because my parents never bought any of the pay-per-views and stuff when I was younger. So the only way to ever know what ever happened outside of being able to watch like a Raw or SmackDown live on TV was by that. So those were my earliest memories of watching wrestling, were on old DVDs. My parents would rent movies. There we go. Now that was a clean block. Rent video games every Friday when you live. NASCAR ignition going into quarantine, yeah. Self-quarantine. All right, well, we're halfway, and we're 24 and a half seconds off the lead. We're in 13th, though. The only way I would consider hitting pit road if a caution came out is if a lot of the trucks that are behind us start to fall off the lead lap. But there's so many of them in this giant group that there's only a few that are actually off of the lead lap that are still in the race. So I would lose quite a few positions if I was the only one to come in. I need the track position. I think that's going to matter more than the fresh tires. Even though there has been a bit of tire wear, I don't want to risk it. I'd rather take the gamble that I'm just closer to the front of the field, so then when the next pit stop happens, I can leapfrog hopefully a couple. Problem is I actually lost positions when we didn't have the green flag stops the first time, so the picker is going to have to do a better job. They're going to have to be quicker. They didn't make any major mistakes, but it was just a slow stop. I remember Gamefly when I was a kid, but I never did it. There was a Sunoco gas station in the town that I grew up in, and they would rent movies in the back, and you could rent video games too. That might have been the first time I played NASCAR 07. But it wasn't the PSP version, and then I eventually got the PSP version. Gameplay can rent the game as long as you want. There wasn't like a return policy. See, that seems kind of weird to me, because what if you just didn't return the game? when would they start charging you for it? I mean, I guess it was subscription based, but even still. Seems like a good way to lose money from a business standpoint. pulled away from the group of trucks that were with us. Still 25 seconds off the lead. I'm hoping that they can start falling off the lead lap, so if we do catch a caution, I can actually go off strategy, because I'd prefer to do that, but I just don't want to give up too much time. It does seem like Darnell's catching them pretty quick. Once he catches them, then he's going to have to start making passes. Tell you what, we lost about 2 to 3 seconds. It was probably closer actually to 3.5 seconds on top of the few positions that we lost on pit road during the green flag stops the first go around. Only being about 5 to 6 seconds ahead of the leader. There's a chance, depending on how much more time they get on me, I actually cycle out a lap down. I could try to go fuel only, but I wouldn't make it to the end with the tires. There's no way. Just had too much tire wear to do that. That'd be a huge gamble. That would be just to buy me a little bit more time to hope for a caution. And we haven't had a yellow yet. I could short pit. That'd be a bit of a risk too. All I want is a chance. Short pitting's not really going to get us anywhere either, I don't think. Try to pit after everybody and just to do something different. I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost on strategy. We're just so far off the lead. This has been a struggle tonight. Don't see me struggle like this too often. I mean, yeah, I go races where I don't win, but where we just don't have any kind of speed, this is an abnormality. I mean, the good news is there's still a decent amount of laps left to hope for a yellow. I'd prefer it to be before the next pit stop, ideally, but if it happens later in the race, it happens later in the race. I just don't want to have to fight for the free pass position depending on how many trucks end up going a lap down. But Cubby's working his way through lap traffic. He's not closing in on us interval-wise as much as he was because he's dealing with other trucks. So we're still kind of hovering around 25.5 to 26 seconds off the lead depending on the lap. Yeah, Mr. Lonely for sure. I can't believe I just kind of pulled away from everybody like that. That was kind of strange. But I'm not gaining time on anybody else. Or the leaders. We're in no man's land, Texas. What's so good about dumb old Texas? Oh, we got some smoke on the front stretch. That was not for me. Come on, wreck. I don't care who it is. I just want to see a caution. Save our race. Please. Give me something to race for. I got that SpongeBob episode stuck in my head now after I made that Patrick Star quote about Texas. SpongeBob, what am I? Or no, what was it? It was like the, hey Patrick, what am I? Stupid? No, Texas. What's the difference? So stupid. Those were the classics right there. I don't think I'm going to fall a lap down before we pit. But, yeah, Darnell's definitely working his way through the traffic. 29 seconds off the lead. Yeah, that was one of the classics. Basically, any of the episodes where Sandy Cheeks is trying to kill SpongeBob and Patrick, essentially, those were the funniest episodes. That when they were stuck in the tree dome when it was hibernation season, those were probably my two favorites. I mean, there's a lot of good ones, but those were up there. Any of those episodes, or any episode where they tried to kill Squidward too? Those were up there. Dang it. Somebody blew an engine. I was really hoping it was going to be somebody that was in front of us, but it wasn't. We were already a lap down. Actually, we've had 3 DNFs because of engine failures, and we haven't gained a single spot out of any of them. They've all been drivers that were behind us already. Couple of trucks starting to run us down again. Blocking for my life to stay in front of them. 30 seconds off the lead. Trying to keep as many trucks between ourselves and the race leader, Eric Darnell, as possible. I forgot I made the wedge adjustment. I'm Patrick. Patrick's a national treasure. I think most adults can relate to Squidward the most. Didn't understand his comedy much as a kid, but going back and watching some like old clips of funny SpongeBob moments, Squidward's hilarious. Hilarious and relatable. I didn't even realize that's Eric Darnell right behind us in the 99 truck. Dang, I didn't think I was going to have to worry about going a lap down. Barely on the lead lap. See, a caution right now would be awesome. Everybody behind us is a lap down. Oh, Quapple. Quapple took the lead from Darnell. They've got so much speed. Oh, I got sideways. We're good. Hold on to it. I don't know how I got that loose. I haven't been that loose the whole race. Probably the end of the tire life, considering I made the wedge adjustment. Now I'm finally starting to get free. Took till the end of the run. It honestly didn't feel any different from before. Definitely didn't put speed in it, I'll tell you that much. I might have actually got a bit slower. Truck's not playing into the ground as much. I can't make as many offensive maneuvers. At least on the late run. Davis is for position. Let's box him in. Just run side by side and try to... oh, man, I was having a stroke there. In front of Darnell and Quapple. Stroking out. Come on, we need a yellow. I'm doing everything I can, guys, to not go a lap down. Got 48 laps to go. I swear, next time I get a spam call, just thinking of more SpongeBob stuff, but next time I get a spam call and they're like, hey, is this Keegan Schneider? No, this is Patrick. and hang up on him. I wonder how many spam callers have gotten that as a response from the new generation. Try to stay on one more lap. I really don't want to go a lap down. Lap 100. I think I made it 50 laps on the first run, so I should be able to make it back around this time. Come on, catch a caution, please. Right now. Well, I would assume us and Darnell are going to pit at the exact same time. We need a fast pit stop here by the crew. Try to stay on the lead lap. Oh, what the hell? Maybe I was going a little too slow there. I'm going to put the half around a wedge back into the race truck again. I think I got a little bit too free at the end of that run. Go back to where we were. Well, this is very problematic. I don't see us getting out in front of Darnell. He beat us into the pits through the braking zone. Come on, guys. Drop the jack and go! Go! I don't know where he's at. Did he leave pit road already? Ah, damn, he's 2 trucks ahead of us. Go, 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 go! I'm blocking. I'm blocking. We're a lap down. I don't know how many trucks are on the lead lap potentially. I'm really hoping we could get the free pass position. We're in 15th right now. 1 truck on the apron trying to get up to speed. Hopefully we can get by them. I don't think we're going to. I just do not have speed today. Gosh darn it. No! What a struggle this race has been. I have been lapped. There, Darnell's kicking everyone's asses. Well, I can't have a caution now because I'm not in the free pass position. I got to get by at least these handful of trucks in front of us, these 3. There might even be another one. We're so far behind the race leader that I don't know. I just ran my fastest lap of the race. I can't go any faster than this. 30.887. I'm bleeding positions. Let's get a spot here. Get a spot. It's for 16th. Oh, come on, man. I'm going to keep fighting. There is no quit in this 23 team. I cannot get rid of this guy. Just keeps creeping to my outside. Well, we got 40 to go. I don't know who the free pass truck is. These 3 in front of me are definitely a lap down, though, so I know no matter what, I'm going to have to get by them. I don't know if there's another truck Darnell has lapped or not in front of these 3. I got to run at them. I'm slowly getting there. I just don't want to lose them. They're right there. And we do have another set of tires left, so if we get the free pass, 13th. 13th place is the free pass spot right now, so it would be these three. Right there. Yeah, peekaboo, there we go. I was thinking the Darrell Waltrip, was that the 2009 All-Star race, Tony Stewart? Oh, wow, we're catching Darnell. Might be able to unlap ourselves. That'd be even better, because if I get the free pass, I'm at the tail end of the longest line. But if I can unlap myself... Go, go! Darnell's slow! For some reason... Oh, now he's pulling away from us. I got one spot. 15th. At least two more to go. And then hope for a caution. Try to get Davis. Go, 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 go. Go, go. 14th. There we go. Big run down the backstretch. Send it! Ugh. Use them up a little. Alright, well, we're in the free pass position. No! I didn't think I gave up that much room. That was smooth. Slipped right under there. This is intense. I just... we might not end up catching a caution. This might be for nothing, but in the event that we do catch a yellow, getting this lap back is huge. Oh! I almost wrecked. I had a run on him on the outside, and I knew I gave up too much at the bottom, and I almost turned down on the 164. Come on, get him! No! Where's the big one? I don't know. I hope we get one. I've got the straightaway speed on Darnell, but I cannot keep with him in the corners. He's got the nose out in front. I'm using him up. I don't care. I don't care that he's the leader. Give me my lap back. Can we catch a caution, please? Oh, he got me back. He did not like what I did to him. Jeez. Who wants to wreck? We're the last truck on the lead lap, and we're right in front of the leader. I mean, if we catch a caution here, we could pit, not lose any positions. And then with fresh tires, is that going to be enough to be able to get to the lead? Because I obviously don't have the speed to outpace these guys. But if I have fresher tires, can we actually have a chance to go up here and win this thing? If not, I'm fighting for my life for 13th the rest of the race. There are two trucks up ahead that we might catch. But I'm not going to guarantee it. Side drafting. Pulling back. There we go. Side draft does work in this game pretty well. They slow up. I'd assume it has some effect. Yeah, the sooner the caution comes out, the more laps we have to get to the lead. The later it comes, the less and less likely we are to get to the front, even with fresh tires. Because we're going to have some lap cars to get by as well as lead lap cars, so we're going to need some time. We haven't had a caution-free full 100% race yet. I wonder if we're all holding Eric Darnell up enough that somebody else is going to creep back in here. Quapple and him were battling pretty intensely for the lead earlier, but then after the green flag stops, it was all Eric Darnell. Cycle behind him. We got back around him quickly, and really I'd need a caution in the worst way. Oh, no. No! I should have used him up when he got above us. Side draft him. Get him back. Lean on him. No! I almost wrecked myself. No! Any second. Like, I mean, they're literally, you never know when a caution's coming out. Lean on him some more. Oh, Quapple's right behind us. Yeah, he's in second. He caught back up. Darnell's going to be so pissed at me if he doesn't win this race. Oh, boy. No, nobody's getting by me. I'm making this thing wide. No, I'm not taking it easy on the bumping. I'm holding on to the lead lap for everything. I might wreck myself trying. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Problem is, they're both right there, and they're both quicker than me. Ugh. I mean, Darnell practically passed us on the outside if I didn't hit him down the back straightaway. Defense! Defense! Oh man, I really can't give up the free pass spot. Oh, there's smoke up there too. Come on. I'm sorry. No, don't wreck. No, I wrecked myself. No. No. Oh no. I fell out of the free pass spot. That was the worst thing that could have happened there. Well, the worst thing I could have wrecked. There's two lappers right in front of the leaders. I'm hoping they hold them up. I might have a chance to get back by them again. Oh, they're slowing up. 3 wide. Ships to that 151 better hold up Darnell. Side by side with him. I gotta go. I gotta go for it. Might be the only chance I have of getting my lap back. I'm leaning on him. He's still side by side with him. Go! Slide job! No! No! What a fight! You gotta fight! Boy, you're right! God, I feel like this is for the win. Ooh! Or 3. I just costed Darnell the lead again. Oh, I got shot out of a cannon. What the hell happened there? What the heck was that? He might as well he couldn't have gifted that to me any more than he did. Can we get a caution, please? We've still got 23 laps to go. We actually gained a position, too. One of those trucks is already a lap down. And Johnson was not. Oh, Ships was the one that was actually for a spot. So we're back to 12th, which is as high as we've been in the running order the whole race. Darnell's back in the lead. Can we catch a caution? I got 3. I tightened this thing up. I'm definitely abusing my tires doing all this stuff. There's no reason why I should be as loose or looser than I was the last time when I put wedge into the car. And I'm just convinced we're not going to catch a caution at this point. I'm fighting for my life just in case we do. Oh, I entered so flat there. I had to back the corner up so slow. Oh, man. Oh, somebody blew a motor. They were on pit road. We just passed them. We're up to 11th. That's one less truck we'd have to pass on a restart situation. Shed a caution, please. Noah Howe DNF. I just saw it up at the top of the leaderboard. All right. We're up to 11th. Hey, one more, we get a top 10 out of this. You never know. Even if we stay green. I haven't been in the top 10 for a single lap, and we have 20 to go. 19 for the leaders at the line. Everybody's good on fuel to the end. We do have one set of tires left, so if a caution comes out, I'm pitting. We'll have fresh tires. We're going to try to go for the win. No! No! Oh, we got split nearly. I can't defend that 100% of the time. Oh, they made contact behind us. Don't wreck yet. Let me get this lap back first. Oh, jeez. Oh. We're good. We're good. Throw the yellow. No. I'm kind of glad that that wasn't the caution because I would have caused it. That would have kind of felt bad. Eric Darnell lost the lead. He's going to beat my ass after this race is over. And he has every right to. We have to flee the country. Well, now we've got some separation. A couple more trucks got their lap back. Quapple's leading. I kind of hope Eric Darnell gets back to the lead. If he wins the race, that's the only way I'm not getting my ass beat as soon as this race is done. They've got speed. They're definitely going to catch back up to us again. We're down to 17 laps left. Come on! Are we not going to catch a caution this whole race? The one time we don't catch a caution in a full race this season is going to be the one time when I absolutely need it because I'm not quick. And we're just not going to get it. Quapple's leading that train of trucks. Darnell's right behind him, I think. Looked like he was the truck on the bottom lane right there with him. Got 15 laps to go. Caution's going to eat up a couple laps. We've had late... Oh, Van Dyke DNF'd. I didn't even know that. Well, that's good. That means we're going to have over a full race lead. Even with an 11th place finish, we're going to have over a full race lead on the point standings. We would have beat him by 6 positions or more, we would have a full race advantage. So there we go. Oh man, I didn't even realize Quapple caught right back up to us. Oh, here we go again. Oh, that's Craig Kinzer. Oh, is he the leader now? Oh, it was for position. Okay. I'd rather it be that than the leader. It's all right. We got back around him. I've got straightaway speed. I don't understand why I'm so slow in the corners. Getting passed on the outside of the corners, and I just blow right past them on the straightaways. All right, who wants to wreck? I mean, we're down to 12 laps to go. I'm asking for anything. NASCAR and puppets. Well, you guys can't say I didn't fight my hardest in this race. I've raced about as dirty as you'll see me race. That was, this has been a gritty 11th place performance. I didn't make any mistakes. For the most part, I mean, yeah, obviously some sloppy driving down the stretch here trying to hang on to my lead lap. But as far as what set me back, I mean, it's just we started last and only got up to 11th. We probably costed Eric Darnell the win. I just hope he's not a rival. That would hurt us going forward, but it's going to cost him some playoff points. Not a win. That's 5 playoff points. I'm probably costing Darnell. That's if he gets into the playoffs. Kind of right around the bubble right now. He would probably like a win. Looks like Quapple might be the one to get it instead. He holds on. We have 9 laps to go. Can we catch a caution? Like, if it's a green-white checker, no chance in hell, even on fresh tires, of getting in the lead. But, I mean, 6, 7 laps, maybe. Problem is, we only have 8 laps to go now, so if we get a restart because of a caution on this lap, we'll only have about 5 to go. I could at least get some positions with a caution. Like, even if I can't win, it would still be better for me than not having one at all. Ooh, we got free out of turn 2.
Number 0 is making his move to the low side. Fuel's running low. Better bring her in.
6 laps left. Claiborne's in second. Darnell actually fell back to third. Well, 11th for Johnny Benson it is. I am concerned with the 1.5-mile track speed. I either have race-winning speed or I don't even have top 10 speed. 11th and 27th at Atlanta and Texas. We've had a couple of DNFs in front of us that gained us a spot or two in this final run. Maybe we get one more guy to blow an engine in the top 10 and we get a top 10 out of this, but once that happens, 11th it is. Actually kind of starting to pull away from everybody behind us. And Travis Quapple just lost the lead to that fantasy driver of Claiborne. So now Claiborne is in the race lead. Darnell's back to 4th. He's so going to punch me in the face when this thing's done. I had to hope Eric Darnell wins the race. I feel a little bit mad that took him out of a shot to win his first race of the season. Two to go for the leaders behind us. Still got to fight to stay on the lead lap. I don't care if they're the leaders or not. Coming up on a white flag this time by. Claiborne leads coming to the white. He's got a couple lap trucks between himself and second place. Oh, no. I don't want to lose any positions, though. Craig Kinzer getting by us. Oh, they're wrecking now. Jeez. There wasn't a caution for it, though, because we're on the final lap. Oh, my gosh. Come on, man. Are you serious? Now they decide to wreck? Claiborne's going to win easily now. What the hell? Come on, man. Oh, somebody blew up and didn't make it back around. I don't know if I'm racing Craig Kinzer or not. I don't know if he finished ahead of Claiborne. It might be battling Craig Kinzer for 10th. We're going to get a top 10. Somebody blew an engine coming to the white. I'll take it. We lucked our way into a top 10. Go figure, they crashed on the last lap of the race. Come on. Waited all that time just for them to wreck on the last lap. Well, Claiborne gets the win. He's in the playoffs. He came in below the cut line. He was 14th in points. That's a huge win for him. Third different winner on the season. And we got a top 10. Kind of lucked our way into it, but didn't have top 10 speed, but we got a top 10. I didn't lead any laps. In fact, the only lap I even ran in the top 10 the whole race was that last lap after the engine failed for whoever it was that we finished ahead of. We had 3 engine failures in front of us on that final fuel run. That gave us 3 spots to get a top 10. But Claiborne only led 9. Quapple was second. Darnell had 47 laps. I did cost him the win, more than likely. Yeah, I definitely cost him the win. Hopefully he gets into the playoffs at the very least, but he might be a rival of ours. That could be the case, which is not going to be fun for me if I'm around him for the next couple races. And we go to Bristol next, and then we go to Richmond, so a couple of short tracks. He might get his revenge on us. Although with this with the EA games in the rival system, it doesn't matter what track you're on. It's actually better that it's a short track because you have more of a chance of saving your car when they slam into you. But all right, yeah, Claiborne win. Quapple second, Darnell third, Teague fourth, Tingen rounds out the top 5. Mike Skinner in 6th, Vance 7th, Jackson 8th, Chad McCumbee 9th, and we ended up rounding out the top 10. 12 trucks finished on the lead lap. Cumbie led 27. Who is on the pole? Probably somebody at DNF. Noah Howe led the first 2 laps. He was on the pole today. Spencer Carswell, Zach Van Dyke, who was second in points for the regular season title, coming in. Irving DNF, Vincent Howe. Fletcher, I believe, is that last truck that DNF'd at the end. So 6 DNFs today. And that is going to wrap up the stream. 3.7 second margin of victory for Claiborne. 1 hour, 19 minutes. Total time on the race, 166.31 mile per hour average race speed. 62 lead changes, no cautions. We definitely did not have 62 lead changes. There's no way. I mean, maybe Quapple Darnell traded the lead that many times back and forth. I don't think they did. I mean, we were running the leaders for a while. I think that was probably a glitch. We usually do have glitches with the lead changes. I would imagine that we didn't have that many. But thanks for watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Bristol, baby. 200 laps, Bristol Motor Speedway, Craftsman Truck Series Racing. And we'll try to get back to victory lane. We should have a pretty good one tomorrow. I'm pretty good at Bristol on this game. Same for Richmond. So next 2 races, I'd like to think we can win and try to get more playoff points and hopefully win the regular season title. We only have 5 races to go in the regular season, and we have just over 1 race lead now with Van Dyke DNFing tonight. So gives us a cushion, and we still got a decent day out of points, finishing in the top 10. Wasn't perfect by any means, but we got something. See you guys tomorrow, everybody. Have a good rest of your Tuesday.